Tesla has lived up to the hype when it comes to producing fast, efficient, durable, and of course, environmentally friendly electric vehicles. The Model Y is one of many successful cars that Tesla has created under the leadership of their genius CEO, Elon Musk. In today's video, we will tell you everything you need to know about Tesla's new Model Y 2022 version and its brand new features. So, how much will the 2022 Model Y cost? How fast is it? And what are the upgrades from the older versions? Stay tuned to find out all about this beast. The Model Y is an upcoming compact electric SUV that seats up to 7 people and has a range of over 300 miles, putting it ahead of rivals like the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Volkswagen ID.4. The Model Y delivers a compact package with excellent performance, crash tests, and infotainment that is only held back by mediocre build quality and a full self-driving package that is far from being ready and being approved to be used in cars. Last year, the Model Y added variants. This year, it does the opposite and removes normal range models, leaving only the long range and performance models. In comparison to the Tesla Model 3 sedan, the Model Y has larger cargo and passenger volume, as well as additional vertical luggage space. The inside maintains its ultra-minimalist design, which does away with traditional switches and buttons in favor of a 15-inch touchscreen that controls nearly all of the vehicle's functions. The long-range and performance variants both include dual-motor all-wheel drive with a range of 326 miles for the long range and a slightly lesser 303 miles for the performance. Standard safety technologies like the adaptive cruise control via autopilot, blind spot monitors, and active lane control are complemented by excellent crash test ratings. The full self-driving suite is also available, although it's a misnomer because it doesn't actually allow for self-driving. Now, how fast is the Model Y? For an SUV, we can safely say that the Model Y is considerably fast. The long range is the slow model, reaching 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, where it only takes 3.5 seconds in the performance. These figures surpass those of several other electric crossovers. There are many regenerative braking options. The most severe allows you to drive with just one pedal. The Model Y settles down in chill mode. With the brake regen turned all the way down, it is much simpler to drive about smoothly. As with the Model 3, the ride quality is stiff. The bumps on the road will be felt, especially in the performance version. The Model Y has a lower center of gravity than the other crossovers, giving it better cornering ability and less body roll on the bumps. With an optional tow package, the towing capacity is increased to 3,500 pounds. While the Model Y retains its compact dimensions, its effective use of space allows it to accommodate up to 7 people, but only 5 adults, and offers adequate cargo space, as well as a trunk for additional storage. Passengers will love the conventional glass roof, which provides an airy, open sensation to the cabin, and the Model Y's form also provides extra headroom all round. The front seats have enough bolstering to provide support without pinching, and the back seat is spacious enough for adults. The same cannot be said for the optional third row in the Model Ys with 7 seats. Those 2 seats are teeny tiny. So, how much does the Model Y cost? The removal of standard range models has resulted in a considerable increase in the base pricing. Long-range variants start at $62,190, while the performance models start at $65,190. Although no date has yet been set, a more economical standard range variant with a lithium-ion phosphate battery pack may be available later in the model year. The Model Y is now being produced in Elon's biggest gigafactory in Austin, Texas. Texas is also the state where Musk has created the base for his space company, SpaceX, and is the place where Elon currently lives. Producing the car here makes a lot of sense since he can have all operations centralized in one state. The profile of the Model Y looks like someone dragged the chassis from the Model 3 straight up without adjusting the other dimensions, giving it an odd form past the hood. The Model Y's simple interior is a carbon copy of the Model 3's. It's important to note that the Model Y's SUV designation does not imply increased ground clearance. This SUV is designed for pavement with only 6.6 inches of ground clearance. The chassis on the Model Y is also 5.9 inches taller than the one on the Model 3, and the increased roof provides a more comfortable rear experience. Those who haven't been in a Tesla previously will be surprised by the Model Y's interior. Many of the familiar cues have been removed. There is no instrument cluster, and the air vents have been covered. Everything is controlled by the 15-inch touchscreen, which is positioned horizontally above the dashboard and within easy reach of both passengers. Inside, the materials are still a bit below the luxury levels, but are impressive regardless. Although there is some wood trim and metal covering, certain units may have issues with panel gaps and build quality. Of course, safety is also an important factor. So how does the Model Y rate in safety? In crash testing, the 2022 Model Y receives an overall 5-star rating from the NHTSA and a Top Safety Pick Plus award from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Furthermore, it includes a long list of standard as well as optional safety features. In this category, it receives a 9 out of 10 rating. The Model Y comes equipped with automatic emergency braking, active lane control, and blind spot monitors. Adaptive cruise control is also included, but you will need to upgrade to the full self-driving package to get more driver assistance functions, which might be available soon enough, hopefully. It can automatically change lanes, and you can summon the vehicle to you in a parking lot, but many of its capabilities feel gimmicky and overpriced for the $12,000 price tag. Thanks to a long list of standard equipment and a stunning infotainment screen, the features of the Model Y are truly worth remembering. The 15-inch touchscreen is the highlight of the Model Y's interior, and it's where most of the Model Y's interactions take place, aside from the steering wheel and pedals. It's even required to open the glove box. 12-way power front seats, heated front and back seats, 4 USB outlets, and that lovely glass roof are all standard. The 2022 Model Y is covered by a 4-year or 50,000-mile vehicle warranty, as well as an 8-year or 100,000-mile battery and drive unit guarantee. But what is it with the hype behind the 2022 Model Y? In a nutshell, this car is going to give all luxury cars a run for their money. To have them installed with upgrades, paint, and other available features would genuinely cost them an arm and a leg. On the other hand, if you start with the Performance Edition, add some flashy paint, and the full self-driving package, and the towing package, you will have for yourself a fully equipped Tesla Model Y, which has similar features to the previously mentioned cars for a price tag of only $78,000. As per predictions, you will be able to get your hands on a 2022 Model Y by the 29th of March this year. What do you think of the 2022 Model Y? Let us know in the comments below.